I'm Jane. This is the Rainy Janery. Join me on my crafting and sewing adventures. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be working on a project for my dog. I have a 7-month-old Corgi named Neville Longbottom. He is very short and cannot, obviously as Corgis are, and cannot jump up on the couch all by himself. So what he really needed was a pillow to help him with that transition. The other reason I'm doing this project is as a scenic designer, I am more comfortable with upholstery fabrics and home decor things. My sewing skill is kind of intermediate for fashion and costuming, so I wanted to start with something that I knew well and I knew I could accomplish and have a great looking finished product. Another reason for doing this project was to learn some new skills, mainly piping. I'd never done that on an upholstery project before, and I wanted to be able to add that to my skill set. This project is not going to be an in-depth tutorial about how to make this kind of cushion. I myself just followed a YouTube tutorial. It's just going to be more of an overview of how I went through the process. I followed a video from a channel called A Funky Little Chair. I will link them down below. It is a project for a boxed and welted cushion. And it includes zipper work, how to cut your fabric. She even includes size measurements, like how to measure your pieces and appropriately have enough seam allowance. And there's even a worksheet that you can go print out from her. So I'm not the expert, definitely go check her out, and she won't steer you wrong on this. I think that's pretty much it. I will dive in now and show you my materials. So this is the upholstery fabric I bought for the project. It is from a company called Daxten, I think is what it's called. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I found it on Etsy. They are based in Turkey, but don't let that dissuade you. I put the order in and I think had the fabric in my inbox in 5 days. I think it was approximately $25 a yard, which is kind of in the middle for upholstery fabric. I found it cheaper, but I really was in love with this pattern and print, and I thought the $20 was worth it. I ordered 3 yards, which is way more than I needed for the project, but ended up being really good because, as you will see, there were some mistakes made with zippers, and I was glad I had the extra fabric to be able to cut out additional pieces in the end. The next thing I got was this Make-A zipper. I'm pretty sure I found it on Amazon in navy blue, and it came with a whole bunch of zipper pulls already attached, and I think, 5.5 yards of the actual zipper. You measure how much of the zipper you want, and then you pull one of these zipper pulls all the way down through into the portion that you want, and then you just cut it off. So you've got your zipper section with its zipper pull already in it, which was actually really handy. Once I got the hang of it, it worked really, really well. So this is the presser foot that I bought to assist with making piping. As you can see, it has 2 channels on the bottom, so you can make left-handed or right-handed piping, whichever way you want to put it through the machine. The last piece I got for this project was the upholstery foam, which I just bought at Joann's. They were having a sale. I just bought 2, it was 22-inch squares. So it was 22 by 22 by 3 inches of foam. So I bought 2 of those because I knew I needed at least a 6-inch pillow for Neville to be able to get on and off of the couch. I'm sorry I don't have footage of this. I did it all before I had the idea of filming this. So I just took the 2 pieces and I spray adhesived both of the insides and sandwiched those together, and then just built the whole pillow around the outside of it. I've cut in some video of me sewing. I would definitely go and watch A Funky Little Chair's tutorial. You can see what she does really, really well. She talks you through how to put the piping in and clip all the corners and do all the things you need. And here is the finished piping. The fabric was cut on the bias and then stitched around using the presser foot. The cord that I bought, I just got it off Amazon, is this stuff right here. Oh, you can't read that. Hang on. I think it's 00, size 0 piping. So I got about halfway through this project and I got to the step where you insert the zipper and disaster struck. I decided that my sewing machine was not strong enough to sew all the way through the double layer of fabric. I just have a really small little machine and I didn't think that it could sew through that many layers. I didn't want to test it. So I decided that I was going to trim one of the sides of the zipper fabric off because you're never going to see it. It was underneath. So I whip out my scissors and I start cutting and realize that I had cut the front side of the fabric and not the back side of the fabric off. So I basically ruined a perfectly good piece. If I hadn't touched it, it would have been totally fine. So I had to start again and remeasure those pieces, re-sew the zipper on, which was incredibly frustrating. I did catch it on time lapse, but I didn't actually talk about it while it was in it because I was so frustrated. So I just kept working and fixed it, and everything from there on was smooth sailing. And here she is, the finished pillow. Sorry, excuse any dog hairs on it. The dog has already tested it a couple of times and he sheds like a crazy pup. We've got our piping cord, which I taught myself how to do and bought the new tools for, and I think turned out really great. It was not as difficult as I had thought. I think the hardest part really is cutting out the bias tape and making sure that that's actually on the bias. But the sewing of it was super easy with that presser foot that I got. It has this great little pocket in here that hides the zipper so that the dog can't chew on it, which is excellent. Unzips all the way around. Our cushion's inside. I think it turned out really, really well. I'm really impressed with the quality of the fabric, and the pattern was so easy to follow and turned out really excellently. I highly recommend for video. Good boy, can you go? Good job! Can you go down? Look at that! Is it Papa food? Are you ready? So this is Neville and I signing off for now. What do you think? Do you like your pillow? Is it so great? Do all the things below, like, subscribe, and check us out again. We've got more projects. We've got more projects coming up. Sewing, crafting, lots of fun. We hope to see you soon. Say bye, Neville.